Hello friends, welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, we will know why RBCs don't have nuclei and other organelles. We know that in case of mammal, RBCs don't have nucleus and other organelles. Why it is so? It is so because they have lost their nuclei and organelle in the course of evolution. We know that these are warm-blooded animals, and warm-blooded animals need extra energy to keep their body warm, so their metabolism will be high. So if metabolism is high, that means they need high energy, extra energy, and for energy they need extra oxygen, because food can be broken down into energy in presence of oxygen in mitochondria. So they need extra oxygen, and we know that RBCs are oxygen carrier cells. So, and in RBCs, suppose this is RBC, and in RBCs we know there are proteins, specific proteins which carries oxygen, that is called hemoglobin. So hemoglobin binds with oxygen. So in a cell, if more hemoglobin is there, more oxygen binding will be there. So to bind extra oxygen, it lost its nucleus and other organelles so that it can accommodate it. It simply created more space for hemoglobin. If all the nuclei are removed from the cell, there will be more space for hemoglobin to bind oxygen atom. So it lost its all the organelles so that it can bind with this hemoglobin, can bind with more oxygen, or it will make this RBCs more efficient. So this is the first reason, to bind more oxygen so that it can carry more oxygen. Second is, if all the organelles are there, we know that suppose mitochondria is there, nucleus is there, these organelles also have their metabolism. Suppose mitochondria is there, so mitochondria will utilize oxygen, because in mitochondria there will be breakdown of food, respiration will occur there, and there occur breakdown of food. So these organelles, suppose mitochondria and nuclei, they will use oxygen, bounded oxygen. So if organelles are there, suppose this RBC has 100 oxygen atoms that are bounded, and nucleus and other organelles are also there, so they will use, suppose they will use 40% of its bounded oxygen, so it will reduce its efficiency. To maximize its efficiency, it lost its all the organelles so that the oxygen present in the bounded form in the cell cannot be used by other organelles. It will reach to the targeted cell. This is second reason, because if other organelles are there, they will also consume oxygen. Third reason is, if organelle and nucleus are present, they will make this cell more bulky and heavier, and this RBC have to squeeze through the tiniest vessel, because it has to reach to the every cell of the body. So sometimes it has to squeeze with tiniest, you can say, vessels, and if nucleus and all the organelles are there, they will make it bulky and heavy, so it will be difficult for the cell to reach there. So it reduced, or it lost its organelle so that it can squeeze from the tiniest vessel. So these are three reasons due to which nuclei and other organelles are lost in case of our mammalian RBCs. First is to bound more and more oxygen. If organelles are not there, there will be space for more hemoglobin so that more oxygen can be binded. Second reason is, if other organelles are there, they will also consume some of the bounded oxygen. So to minimize this loss, it lost its all the organelles. Third is to make it lighter and squeezable so that it can reach to every cell of body. So these are the reasons RBCs don't have nucleus and organelles.